Brianca. Sorry, y'all. Hey. Okay. Hey. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to Book Talk. I'm your host, Brianca Jay. And if this is your first time here, you're in for a treat. Because today we're talking about books to make you feel more confident. This channel is all about books, actually. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I come to you guys live from my office talking about literary reviews, analysis, and recommendations. So, if you like what you hear and you want to be a part of the crew, then you can go ahead, hit that subscribe button. This makes my day. I totally look at my numbers every day, and I'm always happy when I get a new subscriber. And I thank you guys so much, so much for allowing me to join you virtually. All right, but without further ado, let's talk about the books that I recommend if you want to be more confident, have greater self-esteem, be able to talk to anyone, be able to work a room, be able to be charming, have charisma, have people flocking to you, exude this energy, have a more popping social media presence. Whatever your goals are, these books can really help you niche down on what things that you could be doing to better serve yourself. Now, personally, I am going to start with something you may not think is important, but it's actually a book by Victoria Beckham. It's her style book, and it talks about how you carry yourself, how you present yourself to the world. I know you might be thinking, like, what does it have to do with my confidence? Well, just about everything. Because how you present yourself to the world is pretty much how you can expect people to interact with you. So if you walk into a room and you have poor posture and your clothes are torn and you have stains, people won't be as nice to you, they won't take you as seriously, and they won't be as apt to listen to you as they would someone who has great posture, who has very clean clothes, who's looking directly at the world and giving eye contact. So she talks about how you could, little things you could do, you know, on your budget, dress to your best ability, how to carry yourself, how to, you know, exude confidence, even in your, just utilizing your body in a way that when you walk in a door, people aren't immediately honing in on the fact that you don't have a lot of confidence. And that's important because as you build up your confidence, you don't want people automatically knowing, like, oh, I don't feel very confident. So just taking on some different style techniques, taking on different ways of, you know, holding yourself, and those little advice she gives us about our presence can help you fake it till you make it, if you will. As you're working on building your confidence inside, you can still be exuding confidence on the outside. And so I highly recommend that book. I personally love that book. I treat it like a reference. It actually is a reference book. It tells you, like, tailor your clothes, you know, like you look sloppy when your clothes are too long. It looks sloppy when you wear a shirt that's a size too big. You know, it's not, you know, just little things that we kind of let slide or we don't think it's very important, but it's a whole manual there, and she may help you either find some new ways of viewing yourself or go back to some old ways you forgot about, and that'll help you really build your confidence. The next book I want to talk about is The Art of Seduction. I've actually reviewed the book a bit before, but you should really check it out because it's a book about how to interact with people, what people are drawn to, what qualities make a person or break a person, and it can help you think about the psychological impact of how we present ourselves, how we interact on a day-to-day, and how people react to our actions. And so once you start understanding these types of ideas and these types of frames of reference, you begin to pick up certain qualities or begin to note certain actions and know how you can utilize them to your advantage, right? So sometimes confidence is about being the most prepared person in the room. Like sometimes being confident is about, I know what's going on. Like everybody feels more confident going to a family friend's house than they do going to a party where they know no one. That's because the familiarity. So the more you familiarize yourself with different types of people, even in theory, the more confident you'll be to go outside and interact with people, and you'll be curious. You'll be like, what kind of person is this? What types of qualities do they have, right? What are their interests? You know, it helps you have a better familiarity with how people act and how they interact, that when you go out there to interact, you feel a little more confident because you have a bit of an edge on them. You know more about the interactions and the psychological nature of human beings. Another book I want to tell you is The 4 Agreements. I love The 4 Agreements because The 4 Agreements is a book that really tells you, like, get over yourself. Not only that, but somewhat. So people tend not to feel confident because they suffer from this idea that people are thinking about them. People are concerned with them. People are worried about them. I'm here to tell you, no one cares about you. But that's okay. Like, the fact that no one cares about you is really a leg up. Like, it's an opportunity to create the person you want to become. So by the time that they start looking at you, well, you feel good about who you are and you feel confident. And so the 4 Agreements is really like, don't take it personal. Don't sweat small stuff. Just the things that, we kind of get ourselves worked up about. It's like a lot of times things aren't about you. People aren't thinking about you. And so I think by reading the 4 Agreements, reading it in its totality will help you understand, or at least help you cool down a little bit, not go over, well, did I say the wrong thing 50 times before you go to bed? So you're not like replaying scenarios in the car or overly concerned about that awkward comment you made to your sister-in-law. Like, the 4 Agreements will really help you just calm down, find your center, and understand, like, it'll be fine, right? Like, I think the most confident people are the cool people who literally just are like, huh, whatever, dude. Like, it'll be cool. Like, they're never confident people aren't worriers, Confident people aren't anxious. They're not nervous. They don't wear those types of emotions on their chest. And I think it's because they have already conditioned themselves with the idea, like, no one cares. Like, no one's more concerned with your life than you are. So yes, there are things you have to do, but don't be paralyzed by what other people are thinking of you. Because if they're thinking of you, well, then you already won those people anyway. See here, that was free, y'all. Another book y'all should look at is He's Just Not That Into You. So this book is actually mostly for women, mostly for people that are struggling to be confident as they're dating. But again, this book is one that is that tough love. I'm a tough love liker. Like, I like to get it to me straight. So I like this book because it kind of told me straight what it is. If this person isn't doing X, Y, Z, if they're not pursuing you, they're not into you, they don't like you. And like, no sweat, somebody's gonna like you. So I think a lot of people, and especially women, will try to create a version of themselves that is likable, right? They'll be like, well, he won't like me if he knows I wear glasses, or he won't like me if he knows whatever XYZ thing it is. And the thing is, if the person doesn't like you, then they're not worthy for your time and they don't deserve you. So the best thing to do is just kind of be your best self, put your best self forward, and let the chips fall how they may. But it helps you to understand, like, you don't want to keep watering a dead plant, guys. You don't want to do that. So I think He's Just Not Into You can kind of get you to have that self-reflection and to start making better decisions. And that doesn't mean the title is, elusive and it's triggering, but the book is really good because it really helps you to think about what you want and what you deserve. And I think it's important when you're building confidence that you understand that you are worth everything you want. It's your choice if you don't receive it. I know, it's tough. I had to swallow that one too. But here we are. We move. We learn as we grow. It's fine. Another one. This one's different. It's more if you're on the career track. But this was Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. And this book is talking about taking your seat at the table, having your voice, commanding the room, holding yourself accountable for your life. Like, being confident is about taking risks. Being confident is about saying, hey, I'm gonna try this. I might fail, and that's okay. You will live. You will live, to be honest. You will live. You will. But Lean In is the book you'll read that teaches you about taking those risks and being comfortable, knowing that without big risk, there are no big rewards. And as you get rewarded for the risk you take, voila, you become more confident. As you get rejected, voila, you get more confident. Because, like, even rejection, right? No matter what form, I write, I get rejection letters. I date, I get rejected. Like, I get rejected. It's normal. It's so normal. If you feel like it doesn't, it happens to all of us. And I think the thing about rejection is it hurts less the more you do it. So as a writer, I get rejection letters on damn near a daily basis, and it had the weird action on my confidence to where I feel more confident. Like, okay, you don't like it. That's okay, because you know what? I still have a pen. I can still write. I'll submit something else. Like, it does know it. Like, and for a while, it was like, oh, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. But then you realize, well, I still enjoy doing it even though it hurts. So I'll get my break. And then you get acceptance letters too, and you're like, okay, so it's not that the world doesn't like it, it's that that person doesn't like it, but I'm still me and I like it. And so I think that's also a part of it, learning to love yourself, like yourself, no matter what other people think, no matter what you may face in life, knowing that you're gonna be okay. And that leads me to the last book, which is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And it's a book about yes, you're gonna be afraid. Yes, you're gonna lack confidence. Yes, you're not gonna feel you're good enough sometimes. So that doesn't excuse you from living in your purpose, sweetie. It doesn't excuse you from being your best self. It doesn't excuse you from reaching heights. It doesn't excuse you from the things you have to do to be the person you need to be. Being afraid is not an excuse. It's an emotion. Carry that shit with you as you take your risks, and I can guarantee that you'll become more confident as you start making more risks, taking more risks. Even if it's going out alone or buying a new car or whatever the risk is in your life, you'll realize that as you start taking more risks, you will feel more confident. Even if you lose, because you'll know, I lost, but I survived. And honestly, truly, guys, the true thing about it is you don't lose until you quit. You don't lose until you quit. You should feel confident in the fact that I determine when I fail. That's my decision, and only mine. And we have to take confidence in that and take control of our lives and understand, like, hey, maybe I don't feel confident, but I'm going to present myself as confident until I do. I hope that you like this video. I hope that you check out those titles. If you've already checked them out, let me know. If there's a different book that you think has really helped you be more confident, write it in the comment section. I would love to check it out myself, read it, and give it a try. Also, yeah, I guess I will catch up with you guys next time. Thank you for watching. It's a pleasure. I'll catch you guys.